to our video devotions. Our speaker will be David. Our topic will be God's plan for us. I hope you listen to what he says and you can apply it to your life.
Hi, I'm David. I will be speaking to you about God's plan for us. I will be sharing Bible verses and we'll be talking about this topic. So, my first Bible verse is Jeremiah 29:11, which says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." So God's saying there that God has plans for us that he already set out. If we need to trust him for those. God gives us plans that will prosper us in the end and not harm us, even though there may be some trials or problems and obstacles in the way. I will also share about how humans plan their days. Proverbs 16:9 says, "In their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps." So that's saying there that we have our own free will, but God will control everything in the end. And we need to trust that he has the plan that's the best for us and that it will prosper us and help us to get strengthened and have a close relationship with him. God always has a plan set out for us, and we should trust his plan, know that it's for the good. For example, on our way to film the introductory, we had an incident where we were crossing the creek, and another friend was going to do the introductory, but he slipped and fell on a rock and hurt his knee. So we felt like God was leading us to have Philip do the introductory. That's one example of how God has a plan that's maybe different than what you expected. I also have another example as like a life example. When we were creek walking, we were crossing this log and there was a handhold that I was holding on to, and it was right on the side of the water, and I didn't want to fall off into the water, so I was holding on to that, but I didn't want to cross the log either. So then when the handheld broke, it pretty much left me with nothing to do but cross the log. So that's an example of how in life, when you get rid of your safety net, in life sometimes you need to get rid of your safety net to do other things and go out of your comfort zone.
If the things that David said reach you, then maybe the things that I say will too. Jesus died on the cross for us, and he died also because no one is perfect. He died for our sins and everything that we did wrong. I know that I wouldn't be brave enough to do this, but Jesus was the strongest man that ever lived, so we know he could do this for everybody that has ever sinned. Thank you for watching this. I hope it really reaches you.